My name is Shagun. I'm a full-stack JavaScript developer.
My name is Jeremiah Samuel. I'm a front-end developer.
My name is Abiblai Musa. So I've been coding in C++.
My name is Chukwuebuka Okeke. I am a Web2 developer in front-end.
My name is Lukman. I have experience in cloud engineering, infrastructures.
My name is Michael Joseph Pomfa. I'm from Jos Plateau State.
So my name is Chibike Victor Asogwa. I'm a front-end developer.
I'm Shagun Olawale. A software engineer.
I want to be a Web3 developer for 2 reasons. One, because blockchain is going to be one of the leading technologies in the nearest future. Then secondly, I'm passionate about building decentralized future, identity and interactions.
I want to be a Web3 developer. Basically, I had some roles in the past where I interfaced with quite a lot of projects. So I was very intrigued with the fact that there are quite a lot of projects, and I wanted to know what is actually happening underneath.
I encountered this very problem when I was in school. The issue of students, most of the students being scammed, and then they divert payment system to another different payment. Reading about blockchain, Web3 in general, I found out that there were a lot of adjustments to Web3, and I feel it will be the key third web generation for security, integrity, reliability. So that's why
I got fascinated by the idea of decentralization and the fact that Web3 could bring about security.
My older brother, he was actually doing all these airdrops, like referring people and getting a lot about it. So I was now reading about being a Web3 developer, like the Web3 stuff. Then I saw development since I've already been coding, and that's actually what spiked my interest in Web3.
Heard about Web3 bridge from the internet, X specifically. So heard about it. I said, let me try it too.
I heard about Web3 Bridge in 2022 when one of the alumni of Web3 Bridge presented at Polygon Grid in Ibadan. So her name is Blessing Emma. So I heard about it then. Then the last time I went to Abuja, so my friend, also one of the alumni, made mention of it. And the reason why I choose Web3 Bridge is that they have a good tracking record in building developers.
I went online. I was just searching for, opportunities, courses, and all. So that was how I got to discover about the Web3 Bridge program, and that was last year.
I think the first Web3 conference, Web3 Bridge conference at OEU, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was where I got to hear about Web3 Bridge, and from that moment, I got interested in the idea of being a Web3 and a Web3 engineer.
I heard about Web3 Bridge from my mentor, who is a protocol engineer for serving as a consultant for Web3 companies in the US. So I went to him talking about how I'd want to transition into the Web3 space as a form of improvement. And he suggested Web3 Bridge, that you guys have a great roster of engineers who have actually gone out there to do amazing things in the field.
The experience was initially smooth until it reached the interview stage. I thought I wouldn't make it again, because I had a very bad network issue. My network was so terrible, to the extent that the person interviewing me said that this thing is going to affect your selection. She said it. I stood up immediately. I went and began to search for a place for network.
The thing is that I think I rescheduled. So I rescheduled. Unfortunately, I rescheduled to the last day. And what now happened was that the last day, my laptop battery is not very nice. So the place I want to use, the person's inverter I want to use went out. So I had to find an alternative. So I was already tensed even before the questions came in. And thank God I was able to do it.
I got into Web3 Bridge through the Web2 Advanced program, and there's quite there was quite a lot of pressure on me at that period. So I at some point I wasn't feeling so good, but I had to press and do all I could just to complete my program.
It was nerve-wracking and borderline anxiety, like critical level of anxiety. Nerve-wracking in the sense of the tasks that were given to build out a certain product as a form of technical assessment. The amount of time allocated for that task was short, and then there wasn't enough descriptive information in the sense of like a user interface that was already designed for us to develop. It was just a set of tasks, carried it out, and I wasn't even sure like how it was going to turn out. But within the constraint of time, I was able to dish out something. Although I probably wrote one of the worst codes I've ever written in my life, but lucky enough, I was able to get here.
At first, it was the application process, which was not hard. When I get to know that we have the three process of getting into the very place, it becomes more tense.
I was happy. I'm very, very happy because I know I'm going to meet a lot of people like minds and people from different countries, different states, and developers.
I felt it was almost unreal in the sense I didn't believe it that finally got into Web3 Bridge, because I felt like, so immediately when the mail started coming in, the first mail came in, I felt like, no, this is not real. So I said, okay, should I? So I sent a mail back to the support, whether am I supposed to go through the process of interview again. But then later I started getting the mails coming and I said, okay, this is true.
It was somewhat like a breath of fresh air actually, because it also the time that had already been pushed into like applying and then waiting for a response, that duration was just, it was really, really tight. But then when the mail finally came in, it was a breath of fresh air and a relief that, okay, I finally got into the program and the ball can start rolling from here on.
I felt ecstatic and shocked at the same time because I didn't really expect that I'll be chosen.
I want to be able to interact with people and then eventually get strong foundations in blockchain. And then because I feel the field is always expanding, so I want to have a good foundation that even afterwards I will be able to sustain.
To be equipped with the required knowledge to forge ahead.
I'm expecting that this 4 months will actually be one of the best months in my life, regardless of, I feel like the outcome will be great and it's going to be one of the best 4 months in my life.
I want to be one of the leading developers in the Web3 space, contributing to a lot of open source projects and developing useful applications in everyday life activities.
My expectations are, one, a network with people, and then at the end of this program, I'm certain that I will be a protocol engineer in the blockchain.